away. 3v5 for Envy's margin. Poppin blows through. Kzera exits from the smoke. It's
closer towards where the spike is. He finds it. Bonds of the 1v1. Dimensional drift comes through, and he's trying to dance with it.
In all of them, and he's off while calling. It's down to Alvin.
Allows the rest of the team.
Over to help. Looks like he's going to be committing for that, and yeah, he's going to go to the backside at B. Eggster, first one up defensively, has not been able to see anything over the top of the trap. Now has an opportunity as it falls. First blood good, second better. Now looking for more. Everyone's stuck in the corner, and it's going to be Egg for 4. Yeesh. This is the opening op shot. Nags follows up for their third. Inspire, the last one left. Able to get a tag, at least closer towards where the spike is. He finds 1v3 for Inspire, and the clutch comes through, and that's a pop-off well warranted.
And he even stands up to the play.
Viper's wall, if that drops, could be dangerous, and it does, and it is. Oh my goodness.
Good shots coming out here from the side of 9Z. Envy can't really go for these solo plays. Now we just got an extra 4K. We just got a Ion 4K right over here. And again, for the last
corner, unless you get some sort of a lineup, you hear the footsteps just kind of teetering on the top of this B Raptor. There's the first, there's the second. Stop it. 1v1 with Nags, who only has the op. No weapon to collect immediately. But Inspire is low on ammunition. But Nags is just going to run away? What? Unbelievable. Inspire's gonna pull off a technical 1v3. Gate crash set. Nags is seen on the cross. Flash lands. Envy clears out the tight corner. Now has to go over towards elbow. They're gonna swing it. First shot good. But Eggster responds to the 1v1. Dimensional drift comes through, and he's trying to dance with it. And it's just more Yoru antics for the Egg. A huge bounce back. Credit Ion initially, but
he'll be quite happy here for TSM.
Yeah, Poppin versus Vora through main. That is going to be the duel to worry about. Already some pressure here from Poppin. Drone versus Recon. And then GMD keeps Inspire out of the equation. Poppin with the fadeaway 16 HP like another day at the office. But GMD's a lot healthier, but he's looking the wrong way. Poppin stands up. Rotate out of A. Took a recall from Kzera to really prove that, or to confirm that. At least Envy, they clutch up when it matters. Paranoia won't be making contact. GMD will absorb that space, and 7 still has the no command if needed, and feeling pretty confident about being able to close this out. Playoffs on the line, and TSM want to rewrite the history of the past and Inspire and Ion. They come together for maybe a final time in this map, in this series. Now take us back to reload, and Timotino window to engage. And Inspire has to do just that in a 1v1 against 7. And he keeps Envy still in this game.
Oh my God. What a retake and hero play from those players of Envy's side. What was that, a 2 versus 4?
Shame. Only the smokes to set up the space. Trap hit. Inspire aware. Cam catches. First swings. Flanks on in a second. Inspire finds the pocket and digs out all. Envy, a safe ground to stick the spike down and understand just how far they can go from here. And Kzera, oh, he hears it. He sees the potential. He sprays down the crowd and keeps Tsora from getting a word in edgewise. Kzera just clears out everybody. And it's just Tsora that Kane can deal with too. He is up and game for sure. Both teams fighting for their lives for that step into the playoffs. One of the last spots to try to gain that entry into VCT. Envy has circled the boat, taken over lamps. Esteli is satisfied with their spacing on the spike. Perhaps they shouldn't be. Cdzorid is taking the long road to short, but by that point, Envy has cleared the rest of the team. 1v5, let's go Cdu. Zoich, okay. Wow, so Eggster's already like halfway to a dimensional trade.
Support, it's just like a triple stack. They just kind of walk out, and it's just so aggressive, but their gunplay is just clean every single time. They're not that interested in kind of like yielding the space or taking over everything. They're just simply sharks looking.
Just Poppin on their way in through the lane, and he'll finish. The pool is Poppin dares to challenge. Ion will as well, and he will come up. All right. It's still a 1v2 when all is said and done, and not much time or space to get this spike safely down. Still though, literally zero util in the bank here for either of these players after the smoke goes down from Rafa, so I'll just walk right up, and Ion with his own smoke on the stairs to negate one of these sight lines, and one of the players immediately in the 1v1 against Conan, Ion clutches it up and gets a 4K to start out Envy's 4th consecutive pistol this series.
It's so winnable, and yet Ion finding the very single tap out
on Extra's ulti, and they'll use it to try to babysit the rest of this round. Conan forced into cubby. KaneZera beats him out and is now gonna run it down. 3! And it's just one of those days for him now. Maybe his flu's cleared up.
That there are a couple of moments here, but the crunch from Showers was perfectly executed off of Extra's dimensional drift. Like, this is the defense that looks extremely rehearsed and got them their 13-0 win against Stelle.
Dedicate someone to pressure that. And there it is, Ion, as soon as the smoke drops, gets that kill. So TSM aren't gonna have the angles. They have to funnel all in off this paranoia that was thrown from GMD. And Envy, they could just cower away, stay in safety. And there's a flank too from Alvin Boy, but it may not matter at the end. Envy win the frontline war, but here comes Alvin, a 1v1 against the GOAT. And how can you stand? You can't stand at all. 8-4 half for it.
Down, so Inspire still should be ready for it.
Dash into the smoke, and Timotino under fire. KaneZera humbles him, but TSM, it's a multi-angle front. And it works out, but time is running out, and all Ion has to do is spam the spike, and it's a clutch for the Omen.
Be able to find the two lurkers. Come out now.
Trip gets dealt with. Oh, it's so easy. Oh.
Excuse me?
Just towards spawn, TSM's flanks have just been figured out. And they're gonna need another plan. After that timeout, Envy just locked in. Now the rolling thunder. Does it even access Envy? They're in safety too. Someone has to go execute, and 7 has to be the one to do it. And to cancel his Hunter's Fury. Even through the trip, he does not care. 7 hoping to save the day, but unfortunately there is no time left. And there's still a Stinger and a Bulldog. TSM, this is not them at their full and final form. And the Hunter's Fury does some work, but Envy are done playing with their food. Vor and Alvin have to settle down and recollect the spike, or Envy, we're gonna collect a bigger check towards the end of Ascension, and Vor is down, and revenge is sweeter, and getting to Ascension Grand Final is even sweeter. Envy take the series.
Tossing that recon may have dissuaded any of the flashing to just go for the flood, and he's right! He's found 7 on the entry. He swings out again and finds a second. He's going insane off this operator before the rest of Envy gets here. Unrecognizable.
You gotta probably save at this point unless you're able to do a hero play, but dude, popping with the operator. It's like you're creating false presence. He finds the timing as the knife gets thrown, peeks out, and look at all these peeks he's getting. They were still desperately trying to find and get that scan towards that back of the site. Util in hand for the side of TSM, and Poppin.
I mean, Poppin is just a walking operator at this point. One sight line is locked down. The rest Envy are just going to try and get their tendrils into. 7 on the null command is gone. Hunter's Fury on top of this spike, but they're starting to walk it down, and Bora doesn't have any more bodyguards left. KaneZera has thwarted all of them, and he's on the route to that Sova 2. 3 for the Jet, and 7 cannot do a thing while crawling. It's down to Alvin Boy from the link, and KaneZera clears him too for sport. 4 for that Jet and that comfort pick.
He's made up for it. But you can also see the counter that you have. The dimensional drift is not affected by the null command, so Extra still has full value, falling and throwing that flash, catching the KO off guard. 7 falls, and that just allows the rest of the team.
So now Extra, the only ultimate on the table this round. And it seems like TSM is going to negate the use for it by just walking up these steps. Perfect crunch that Ion gets all of the connection on. And now you have 2 ults on the table if you're Envy.
Coming through here from Kane at the top. Gets one through the smoke. Shindy has no choice now but to go for a 1 versus X.
to take his sweet time and trying to go for that backstab. He's still gonna outrun them because he's on Neon. On that Bucky though, he doesn't get a clean first shot. Bora has to take 2 to go down, but Kane is still unloaded and unfettered. TSM have no proper response to this Neon as he blisters his way onto the site, and he might just be all Envy has and needs this round. GMD stands alone in the 1v2, 1v1. Kane saves it! The Bucky bookends the round for the Star of Envy. Means the Bear is all the more pissed on the other side. TSM have the stack and the op into free zones. Eggster gives himself away. 3v5 for Envy's margin. Poppin blows through. Kane's Era exits from the smoke. It's a complete bluster on Boba. Kane's Era comes up with it all. And Envy flipped the round on its head in an instant. GMD, so much to course back through, and Kane has the operator now.
As all of these rounds have been the chaos of Envy into these sites, into these post plants, rare that we see Envy play to that style to disrespect the spawn. Well, Spiro plays on the spawn. The Hunter's Fury, so he'll have to use his gun.
Yeah, it'll have to be the gunplay. No wall boost either that Inspire was looking to meet on the approach. It's all through all through B main. But Inspire has the back to Boathouse and finds 3! What a last flick! And he'll find the final one as well.
Exposed being popping, it still allowed Zero to get good value, and get that with the convergence path, and for Inspire to be in range where he's not going to get affected by the convergence path.
Could completely shatter this match. Early entry from Alvin Boy, pops out from the smoke, sprays through the Jenny, does a hell of a lot of damage to Poppin, and Alvin Boy finishes it. Now the swing from on high, Ion turns into a 1v1 and finalizes! Nothing to lose, everything to gain!
Is now shattering the dreams of TSM, trying to ascend to partnership next year in the VCTs, despite the valiant effort of Timo Tino, despite the triple push to fight forward, and even to win that at the very beginning against Envy, it's still Ion. A TP towards the back spawn. They've sandwiched TSM this round.
Yeah, Ion can't be as easily punished this time. The Hunter's Fury from Pop inside as well. And it's a total flood onto the A site. How do you even expect to match something to that? Timo and 7 at least get their frags, and 7 still kicking with the help of this door frame. But he is so crunched and so dead. Envy already rise up to the occasion. Ion once again frontlining and once again dominating.
But the hit in itself, look at that. The Hunter's Fury with the saturate. You can't even play dice. You can't even support your teammate from the back. It's because of that TP. What was drawn out from a timeout for TSM was taken advantage of.
Break it, break it, break it. We can get out if you have to.
Oh, I misclicked, I misclicked.
I'm gonna flash out.
Wait, take your time.
Chill. No need to rush.
Catwalk, little knives.
I'm Jordy. What do you want to do? We can walk out.
This guy's so nice.
I'm Jordy. I'm gonna TP backside on him. Wait, let's go. Wait. Fighting.
I'm up cat.
So, 3 fighting front side.
Can we live?
Yo, they're all 3B.
Yo, bro,
Yo, off mic. Look at me.
Calm, everyone chill. Just do nothing. Waiting. Let your house around.
Could be in the smoke on me.
Yeah, I got
Where can they be? That's all I need to know.
Walk out. They're last you know that. Dad, unknown. Take Chris.
Let's mark it.
Could be anywhere, just be aware of it.
Against the wall, the first one would be many times.
Number 1! Let's go, baby! Oh my God!
It doesn't matter where they go. It doesn't matter how they do it. Envy do it because they can. They're your Ascension America's champions. North American confidence breeds champions, and another one stands atop the world today. Envy are your newest and final VCT 2026 team.